Yeah. How did you sleep?
Good.
Good. High five. Good job. Hello everyone. Welcome back to Talk with Hands, where we learn ASL together. So in today's lesson, we're going to learn school-related words and classroom signs. Are you ready? Okay, let's get started. School. School. Have your both palm flat like this and you tap on each other from up, down, up, down. School. Preschool. Preschool. So you just spell pre and you do school. Preschool. Kindergarten. Kindergarten. So you have your non-dominant palm flat like this. You have the K sign under your non-dominant palm and you move it back and forth like this. Kindergarten. Elementary. Elementary is the same thing as kindergarten, but this time you have the E sign. You put it on the left, right. Elementary. Elementary. Middle school. So this time you have your non-dominant palm flat like this, facing upward. You have your dominant hand, the middle finger. You tap in the center of your non-dominant palm like this, and you do this. So this kind of shows middle and school. Middle school. High school. High school or high school. High school. So you do the H and you kind of briefly bring it up and you do school. High school. College. College. You have your two hands flat like this. Keep your non-dominant palm facing upward. You take your dominant hand and you do a swipe and you move it forward like this. Like this. College. University. University. This time you do the same thing as college, but you have the U sign instead and you do this. University. Graduates. Graduates. So this time you have your non-dominant palm still resting like this, the palm facing upward, and you do the G sign, right? Either you do it like this or G sign, however you do the G sign, and you do this, right? So it's like you swooping off the non-dominant palm like this. Graduates. Graduates. Student. Student. So you do learn. This is learn. So you have your non-dominant palm flat like this, and you take your dominant hand as though you're picking something and putting it in your brain. Learn. And this forms a student, right? Student. Student. Classmate. Classmate. So this is class. Class. Have your hand in the C shape and you have them joined together like this, not slightly joined together like this, and you do a circle. It kind of like shows a group of people, right? Class. For me, have your two hands with the fingers open like this and you join them together and you do this like in and out, in and out. Mate. This side is for roommate too. Roommate. But when you say class and this kind of shows classmates. Or you can just say class friend. Class friend. Principal. Principal. Have your non-dominant hand in the fist like this. And you take your dominant hand in the P sign like this. And you do like a swirl on top of your non-dominant fist. And you end with a point like this, and you stop. Like this, and you stop. Like principal. Vice principal. Vice, so this is like assistant, principal. So you have your hand in the L shape and the thumb touching the bottom of your fist like this. Assistant, principal, like vice principal. Principal, office. So for office, have your two hands in this O sign like this, and you bring it forward like across each other like this. You see this? Like this. Like this. Office. Principal, office. Office. Class, room. Classroom. So for classroom, you do class as we all know, and for room, you basically forming a box. You take your both hands flat like this, you start from here and you bring it out and you bring it in. This kind of like shows a box, right? Like a room, classroom. Some people start from here going forward and they end like this. That too is fine. The bottom line is you're trying to make a box, right? Like this or like this. So classroom or classroom. Library. So have your dominant hand in the L shape like this, and you just do a circular motion like this. This one should be easy, right? Library. So if you're watching to this point, good job. I want you to give me a love emoji down in the comment section below so I know who watched to this point. Cafeteria. Cafeteria. Have your hand in the C shape and you bring it down from one side of your mouth like this, and you bring it down on the other side of your mouth like this. Cafeteria. It's almost like restaurants, but this time you use C. Cafeteria. So this is restaurants and this one is cafeteria. Cafeteria. Gym. Gym or gym. So gym or gym. So for gym, basically you have your two hands in the fist and you do up and down, kind of like show you're lifting the weights here. Gym. Or some people do gym like this. Gym. So have your two hands in the X sign like this, put it close to your shoulder, and you kind of like do a swirl like this, like this. Gym. Gym. I kind of prefer gym, you know, lifting those weights. Gym. Playground. Playground. So you do play, having your both hands in Y, and you shake it like this, play, and ground, you basically show area. So playground is like play area. Play area. So just have your hands open like this, and you just kind of like show the area like this, area. Play area. Book. Book. Have your two hands flat like this, you join it together and you open it, showing as though you're opening a book. Book. Pen. Pen. So you have your non-dominant hand flat like this. Take your dominant hand, having the thumb and your index finger joined like this. You take it from your mouth and you act as though you're writing like this. Pen. Pen. Some people don't bring it from the mouth. Some people just do this. Pen. Pen. That's what is fine. Pen. Meanwhile, in Cameroon, we sign pen like this. Pen. Pen. So you have your non-dominant hand close like this, you know, almost forming like a circle like this. Then you take your index finger, point it inside the circle, and you take it out like this. Pen. Like this. Pen. I think this kind of shows like the pen in those days where you put it in the ink, then you write, right? Pen. Paper. Paper. Have your two hands flat like this and you do this, right? So it's like you're tapping and you're moving backwards. Don't confuse this for school. School is up, down, down. Paper is like backwards and come back, backwards and come back to the front. Paper. Notebook. 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 So you do book and you do writing, like with a pen, right? Notebook. Table or desk. So have your two hands flat like this on top of each other, and you have your dominant hand tapping on your non-dominant hand like this. Table. Chair. Chair. Have your two hands joined like this, your index and middle finger joined like. Keep your non-dominant hand flat like this. Then take your dominant hand, slightly curve it, and you tap it on your non-dominant hand twice like this. Chair. Board. Board. So you have your two hands flat like this, the palm facing outward, you have it joined and you pull it out. This shows the board. Board. And you do writing, that shows something that you write on. Board. Backpack. Backpack. So have your hands like slightly curved like this, as though you're holding the hands of the back. Yeah, the hands of the back. As though you're holding the hands of the back like this, and you do this up and down, up and down. Backpack. Backpack. Some people have it as C, like this, backpack. So basically, it's just trying to show as though you're holding the hands of the back, like this, backpack. Don't confuse this with bath. This is bath, right? Bath is right here, and you're scrubbing your body up and down. Backpack is having it close to your hand, like when you're wearing a backpack, yeah? You're holding the hand like this. Backpack. Backpack. Computer. Computer. Have your non-dominant hand either close like this, or you can just rest it like this, and you take your dominant hand in the C shape and you do this. Computer. So you do it like left and you come back to the front, left and come back to the front, left and come back to the front twice. Computer. Computer. This is different from church. Church goes up and down. Up and down. So this is church, this is computer, and this is chocolate. Chocolate, you're going round. Chocolate, you go round. Yeah? Computer, you go left and come back to the front, and church, you go up, down, yeah? Computer. Right. Right. Have your non-dominant hand flat like this, and you have your index and thumb joined like this, and you're showing as though you're writing. It's almost the same as pen, but this time you're constantly acting like you're writing, yeah? Right. Read. 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 Having your palm flat like this, take your dominant hand in the V sign. This kind of shows your eyes and you're reading the book. Read. Some people do like a swirl on the book to show like you're reading from left to right. Read. Or some people do from top to down. That shows you're reading the book from top to the bottom. Read. Whichever is fine. Read or read. Study. Study. So this palm is flat like this, facing outward as though it's a book, and you have your fingers doing a tap on the palm and you kind of like wiggling it. Study. Study. Or some people might not wiggle, some people might just do this. Study. Either you do study or study. Study. And you kind of need to show like a serious face, because when you're studying, like it takes a lot of like focus, right? Study. Study. Sit. Sit. So have your two hands, the index and middle finger flat like this. Put it on top of the non-dominant hand once. Sit. This is different from chair. Chair, you have it curved and you tap it twice. Sit. Sit. Sit, you do it once. Sit. Stand. Stand. So have your non-dominant palm flat like this, facing upward. Have your hand in V and you put it on top of your non-dominant palm like this. Stand. Stand. Help. Help. So have your non-dominant hand flat like this. Take your dominant hand in the A shape and you have it on top of the non-dominant hand. And you kind of like bring it forward like this. Help. Right? It's like you're joining the two hands together and bringing it upward like this. Help. Help. So help me. Help you. Help me. Help you. Help me. Help you. Stop. Stop. Have your non-dominant hand flat like this. Take your dominant hand flat and you have it straight, right? Like pointing forward, and you put it on top of the non-dominant hand like this. Stop. Spell. Spell or finger spell. Have your dominant hand, the fingers open like this, and you kind of wiggle it from left to right like this. Spell. Teacher. Teacher. Have your two hands flat like this, closed flat like this. Put it on your forehead and you bring it out like this. This is teach. Teach. And this sign means the person, right? Having your two palms flat like this and you do this. Like this. So teach. You bring your hand out forward and you put it down like this. Like this. Teacher. Say hi. Yeah. How did you sleep?
Good.
Good. High five. Good job. Are you hungry?
Yeah.
Yeah? You want to eat?
Yeah.
Yes? I'm going to go give you food, okay? The mommy's going to come back and finish her video. Yeah? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? Mwah! I love you.